From the broadcast studios at Erie High School, it's time for the Erie Tiger Network News.
Good morning, Tigers, and happy Thursday. Is that right?
That's right. We're coming to you early this week because we have Friday off.
I hope you all make use of your 4-day weekend.
If you see anyone from the calendar committee, give them a thank you. If we don't, they might make us come to school on January 2nd again.
Every month, the counselors have a theme of the month for us to remember.
This month, it's attendance. Please watch this short video about why it's important to show up to school.
Some jobs are big. Some jobs are small. No matter what your job is, it all starts with one thing: showing up.
When you ditch, it affects everyone around you.
When you don't show up, you give up without even trying.
You work as a team at your job, and our job is going to school.
Every day matters.
Good job on that project, you two.
Thank you.
For more information, visit missiongraduatenm.org.
On a completely different note, if you're 16 or older, be sure to sign up for the blood drive at NHS table during lunch.
Speaking of notes, the beginning of the year is a big one for music, with marching band season, the fall musical, and all-state auditions.
Last week, the choir department was pleased to send 15 students to classical all-state choir auditions, with many students also planning to audition for all-state jazz choir next week.
We hope you'll join us in wishing good luck to Jack Lachek, Ray Bellows, Karis Moore, Kelsey McKercher, Emma Thompson, Hannah Brink, Caitlin Browerman, Andrew Shadler, Jacob Turner, Hogan Warlock, Sneet Heil, Colby Arlington, Grace Gordon, and Michaela Schindler for Classical All-State.
As well as those auditioning for All-State Jazz, who include Kelsey, Emma, Hannah, Caitlin, Jacob, Hogan, Colby, Michaela, and Olivia Stasina.
All right, now that we're out of the land of lalas, let's turn it over to the world of sports with Tate and Reeds.
Thanks, Delaney. Tennis finished out their season at regionals last week. Congrats to the team on a great season and a third-place finish at regionals. We haven't mentioned cross country yet on the ETN news, and it's about time we did. Girls cross country had multiple top 10 team finishes in the past few weeks. Boys cross country has done just as well. The team won the Estes Park Invitational and the Longs Peak Invitational. Jamison Cartwright, Cooper Hinman, and Jameis Schrinner have all had several top 10 finishes lately as well. Cartwright took home the individual championship at Estes Park as well. Soccer suffered a tough 2-1 loss Monday at Windsor. Volleyball traveled to Skyline on Tuesday. We'll have that score for you next week. Tonight there's a full slate of Erie sports. Soccer travels to Frederick Volleyball, hosts Fort Morgan, and football looks to continue their winning ways at home against Niwot. Again, all those games are shown tonight, so be sure to show up and support your friends and classmates. Soccer plays tomorrow against Holy Family, and softball hosts regional play on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. If we're getting up to broadcast it, you can get up and come watch. But if 10 is too early for you, will be a game at 12:15 too. If you don't have plans for the 4-day weekend, you won't want to miss these games. Next week has a full slate of volleyball, soccer, and football. We'll have those scores for you next week on the ETN News. David Delaney, back to you.
Erie is known for getting hyped up for its star players, but what about those who are in it for the fun?
Did you know that EHS has a unified sports league? These teams are made up of both special needs students and peer mentors and include both boys and girls.
Check out our unified football team on the 18th at Brighton. Let's cheer on our fellow students, Erie.
We have lots of hype to give. Let's spread it.
Now, let's send it over to student government to see what they are up to this week.
Hello again from Stugo. My name is Caitlin. Stugo is working hard to come up with new and exciting events for the year. Seniors, be on the lookout for a survey headed your way about class events that you'd be interested in. The more support we get for an event, the more likely it is that that event will happen. So remember to vote. Also, if you have big ideas about graduation, talk to Dr. Stelkup in the office to learn about graduation committee. We hope you're still getting excited for Color Fusion. We're in the process of ordering some pretty cool decorations, including tons of black lights, so wear plenty of white and neon to really pop. Remember, there's still time to suggest songs for Color Fusion at bit.ly/colorfusion. Remember to use our submission boxes to suggest ideas. Hope you have an excellent 4-day weekend.
Thanks, Stugo. Remember, if you want your ideas to be heard, don't keep them to yourself.
Both Stugo and the ETN rely greatly on your feedback, and we want to hear what you want reported.
Visit the Google form at bit.ly/ETN tips to suggest news tips and story ideas. We'd love to hear what goes on in your world. All right, David, what's the advice for this week?
Remember, fish are friends, not food.
Thanks for that insightful tip. Finally, I'm Delaney.
And I'm David for the ETN News. Have a great 4-day weekend, everybody. Goofy geese.